What is going on, guys? We are back to another DSP video, and on Saturday DSP had his Super Bowl event, which will go down as one of the worst supported marathons in DSP history. My god, this was a disaster from start to finish. The fact that he had a football marathon where he didn't play football, didn't play any sports, and played games like a Dragon, Tekken, Call of Duty, and did a simulated Madden where he did commentary, where I use that term very loosely. So we start off with JG Win. What will DSP make for his Saturday Super Bowl event for tips? He took in $604 in tips for 2023 event, but things aren't as rosy economically now. Yeah, keep that in mind. Last year for the same event, he made $604. And then the winner was 40% with between $151 to $300. Then we have Dark Sea to Flow. Holding an all-day, one-man Super Bowl party, watching a simulated football by yourself the day before the Super Bowl has got to be the saddest, the most alien way to celebrate the Super Bowl ever. And then it didn't start very well in his chat. We have In an Otter Place, Phil's opinion on using the Super Bowl name. Then we have DSPGAMING in his chat. There's no litigation. NFL isn't gonna sue me, lol, but dumb fucks could troll me. However, this did lead to DSP changed the name of his event. It went from DSP's Super Bowl Bash Marathon event to DSP's Super Saturday Bash Marathon event. And we have Gout. This was 10 minutes ago. Chat told him NFL could go after him for Super Bowl and changed the stream name to Super Saturday Bash. Then we have Poem's Future. DSP has made a tweet about this event every 2 hours, and we see a bunch of tweets sent out by DSP here. Look at all these. And that brings us to the pre-stream. So DSP, as you know, in his own words, he's down thousands of dollars, so he couldn't afford alcohol. So he started drinking expired beer from his fridge. And supposedly he had tequila left over too. And then at another point, people kept complaining about the ads that constantly played over and over and over. And DSP said they're lying. And then he slipped up. So I put this out. DSP just admitted he put ads at aggressive and said he moved it back down to conservative because people kept complaining. Phil, your audience is already shrinking. Your whales are going away. You're getting lower support. You don't want to run more people off by placing more ads like that. And then he got a tip from Kirk Reborn. That is right, that is Canadian Kirk's new sock account, Kirk Reborn. And he said, hey, here's some money. I believe he gave him like $3 and said, I'm at the Super Bowl. I'll be back next week. So, in theory, Kirk is not here for this event, which means he's not going to be supported other than $3. And then people in the chat were, according to DSP, impersonating Kirk to try and make him look bad. You know what makes Kirk look bad, Phil? Is Kirk being Kirk. He is a huge racist and you refuse to do anything about it. And go ahead, keep protecting him and DERICH and see how long those supporters stay around. Then DSP went on this huge rant about playing sports in school and whatnot, and he talked about his basketball team. He tried out for the basketball team, and I put this out as well. DSP can't dribble. That's why he couldn't play basketball in school. He said he made 9 free throws in a row and impressed the coach. Yeah, he's talking about how he kept making free throw after free throw after free throw because his eye-hand coordination was so good. This is not the same person I see every day. And the fact that if you're making these free throws, you're able to make basket after basket after basket, but you can't dribble, there's something wrong there. And it's in your head, Phil. We have Mr. Old Fashioned. The coach was impressed because he never imagined seeing someone so shit before. Then we had our Argentina brothers and sisters here, gifted memberships. And we have one from Why is Kat Burnell so morbidly obese? Who gifted a membership. I believe 50 of them actually. And then he turned to Tekken 8. That's right, he is playing Tekken 8 for his Super Bowl event. And oh my god. Remember, this is a guy who loves Tekken. He's a big fan, he played all the games, but he didn't know what Animal King was. And then someone pointed out that he's a jaguar. He goes, oh, Jaguar, I didn't even know that. I got Thomas at the bottom. I know what DSP is, jackass. And we have Will. He also said he doesn't know his song because it came out after they stopped listening to music. And if that wasn't bad enough, he decided to make Tekken into his football-themed event where he went and customized King and tried to turn him into a football player. My god, it was 20 plus minutes of that, of just customizing. I put this out. DSP is now customizing King to try to look like a football player in Tekken 8. We have DERICH. This is just a regular begging event with poor attempt to dress it up for Super Bowl shit. He doesn't even care. We have Dragon Slayer. Dude is trying too hard. Then we have In an Outer Place. We are now approaching the 20-minute mark of DSP going Tekken dress up. Anything to not play a game and stall for tips. And then if that wasn't bad enough, he then switched to Call of Duty, which was a horrible thing. He just raged over and over and then basically quit it. After that, he went on to Yakuza. That's right, the Like a Dragon series. And my god, he was trying to unlock the football player in Like a Dragon, which took him over 3 hours, which was the majority of his marathon. And people didn't like it. He was talking about, why is no one talking to me? Why is no one supporting me? And I believe at this point, he got $100 from NDO. And he got $40 from Anonymous OIC. So at this point, the pre-stream, he got $53 with $50 from 1 Minute Man, $3 from Kirk Reborn. And then he got $100 from NDO and also $40 from OIC/Anonymous. So he's at about $193 right now. Keep that in mind. And we're not even halfway through this yet. We have Poem's Future. Over 3 hours of game about a former Yakuza members on a Super Bowl event that the majority of his audience doesn't even care about to begin with. Just so he can play it again with his wife for another milking opportunity on Valentine's Day. This is how far it's come. Yeah, so the whole thing is, he's trying to get to, I believe, Chapter 6, which unlocks that Animal Crossing minigame thing, where him and his wife are going to play it on Valentine's Day. The sad part is, he said they're going to pass the controller between each other, which, my god, that's going to be a disaster. Can you imagine if the Valentine's Day stream together leads to the divorce? And that led us into the Madden Sim, where he did commentary over it. He fumbled through the menus, didn't know how to navigate through it, got pissed off, called the devs fucking morons, didn't know how to do their job. And then the actual sim started. And I put this out. Now that the event is failing, he said simulating and not playing Madden was the viewer's fault. They wanted it and told him to do it, even though he told them it wasn't going to work. Yeah, because he noticed the money's not coming anymore. People are leaving. There's no support, whatever. And he's like, see, I told you guys this wouldn't work. But no, people insisted I do this. I always remember you coming up with this idea, Phil. But again, you did nothing wrong. You did everything correct. And it's everyone else's fault. Phil Burnell, DSP, the eternal victim. Then we have Vestreak at the bottom. Everyone knows Phil loves football. Stupid chat talking about playing football, his favorite pastime. And we got Next Gen Guy. Captain Negative always knows better. But this is his job, you guys. Oh my god, this was the worst part of his whole Madden Sim. Is he would pause the game, just like he does in DSP versus the internet, and give his stupid takes and go, oh my god, did you guys see that? I can't believe they did that. Ha 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 ha. We have Rob Bennett. Game paused and Phil is deconstructing the play. It's emotionally shattering to miss that last play. So at halftime, he then went and got his pizza bombs, which looked a lot like pizza pockets. And I put that on Twitter. You could always check my Twitter for that. It's obvious it's a frozen food. She just sprinkled some stupid shit on top of it. And he's like, oh, this is the greatest thing in the world. It's so handcrafted and all this. Like, fuck off, Phil. But then he left to clean up. And people in the chat were talking about how it was frozen food. Cat doesn't know how to cook and all this other stuff. And apparently, according to DSP, his wife was watching the stream. Probably to see if anyone was shitting on her food, which they did. And he came back and he was not happy because his wife started snitching on people. We have this one from Duty. Cat orders Phil to ban Dents, talking shit about her cooking. And we have a video here.
Alright, so who was talking shit in the chat when I was gone? Because my wife was watching the stream. And she says that people are talking shit, so let's take a fun thing here. Here we go. Let's see. What part was authentic? The oregano? This is Super Bowl food. It's supposed to be American snack food you make quick for the Super Bowl. Enjoy your band. Let's see. Did she make the dough, the sauce, the cheese? Signs of a great cook? This is American Super Bowl food, snack food to make during the day. She's cooking 3 times. Enjoy your band. Who's next? You want to sit here and be little dumb kids because I'm not in here, and you're going to talk shit on the stream? No, you're not. Little bitches. Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
Now you're probably wondering, what food did she make? How did it turn out? So we have Phil Collins here with quesadillas. And it looks like microwaved, cheese melted, absolutely disgusting frozen. I would still eat it though. I love frozen food. But yeah, that looks microwaved and disgusting. Then we see her dip in the bottom left, the quesadillas in the bottom right, the 2 Mr. Beast chocolate bars. He also had pizza bombs, which were pizza pockets with oregano on top. And we have Gamerface Gaming just puts nom. And then that led into him coping about his life. Remember, nobody even said anything about him. They didn't say about your life or how are you enjoying it or anything like that. This is just out of the blue. He started attacking people, saying he's not successful, saying how he loves his life over and over, coping, and then started attacking other YouTubers such as Turkey Tom. And we have David Davidson. God, he is being such a fat fucking bitch about nonsense. He is so upset about Turkey Tom, saying he isn't getting a fair shake. Says his life is good. It's also unprompted. We have Theo at the bottom. He got a fair shake with Mike Klum, and he backed out of it. Whose fault is that, Phil? But yes, keep crying over Turkey Tom and ignore all the times DSP said how he regrets missing opportunities to adopt shit that would have made him huge. And we have World's Biggest Loser. Phil's drunken rant tonight about how happy he is, just a reminder that people who scream "I'm happy" the loudest are oftentimes the most miserable. And then this is a clip which is part of his cope rant. Gout gout, we all need to aspire to have what DSP has.
I'm so lucky. I'm a lucky man. One day aspire to have what I have. Because I'm a happy person. I really am.
So DSP decided to get tipsy and started insulting people. This is why you should never tip or super chat this sleazy, toxic, scamming streamer. At June the King, this is from today in case you need new material. Next thing you know, he'll be wondering why people hate him and how he doesn't deserve it. Mature, 41-year-old man, by the way.
Stealth Guild did a super chat. Can you chew with your mouth closed, please? No. I can only chew with my mouth open to annoy you. I do it on purpose, actually, to make sure that people who are really like entitled whiny bitches on the internet are very annoyed. That's why I do it, actually. So thank you for the super chat. As I enjoy this amazing dip. Wow. That is so good. Oh, tortilla chip broke. What am I doing? I should eat the quesadillas too. I love both. Oh, Stealth Guild did another super chat. Says it's not. I'm not entitled. It's basic table manners. Oh, I'm sorry. Were we at a table? Are we sitting at a 5-star restaurant at a table? Are we? Is Grandma Moses sitting in the corner? She's very upset with you because of your manners. I'm sorry. Is that what the atmosphere was tonight? With me in my jersey drinking Long Island iced tea, commentating on an NFL game that I don't even know the players in the game. Just the utmost professionalism here on DSP Gaming, right? I'm sorry. Should I get a doily and put it down here on my computer stand that I'm eating on? Should I tuck a napkin into my neck as well to make sure that we're at the utmost of manners? You buffoon. Yikes.
And then it was time for DSP Tries It, which is basically a version of Feasting with the King. So he decided to review Mr. Beast chocolate bars, and he opened it up, and at the top it says share, bottom says devour, and obviously it's a joke, but Phil took it really serious, saying it's not morally right for him to do this when his audience are kids, and it shows bad lessons. He also started this rant with, "I know this is a joke, but," and we have that being said, Philip said the share portion being small was mean-spirited. He then went on a huge rant about how organic foods are a myth, they're a conspiracy, starting to call people morons and idiots and dumb fucks if they believe in organic food, and that they're being tricked. So we have Gout Gout, organic foods are a myth.
Just for the record, if you were to ask a scientist, is there a reason why you should eat organic foods over standard foods, they would tell you no. Organic foods are myth. It's a wives' tale that organic foods are better than non-organic foods. But it's such a big myth that it's an entire bajillion-dollar industry. Like, you go to any grocery store now, you'll find a whole organic section, even though there's literally no scientific evidence that organic ingredients are better for you than non-organic. They still sell them for a premium price.
So we have Chisel. Phil got the Mr. Beast bars at an Argentina price and still complains. Yeah, he was complaining that they're $2. However, he got them for 60 cents. And we have Kanasav. If that chocolate bar said Moist Critical on it instead of Mr. Beast, DSP would have sucked it off right then and there. Then we have this one from Gout Gout. You don't need organics in your chocolate bar.
Argue, well, it's only 5 ingredients and they're all organic. I don't care. Number one, when you're eating chocolate, you're not eating it for your health, genius. You're not eating chocolate to get healthy. This is your splurge. This is your comfort food. This is your dessert. You don't need it to be healthy. That's stupid. Anyone who says otherwise is a fucking moron. You don't need organic ingredients in your chocolate bar. You're a dunce. Okay? That's not your selling point for your cheat food. That's asinine. Okay? Anyone, again, one logic check, and already you've already disproved the fact that anyone would want organics in their chocolate bar. Alright? And then on top of that, the fact that you're pushing this organics conspiracy, this organics pseudoscience on people to justify the fact that your bar costs far more than the competitors makes no sense.
Then DSP went on a huge rant about how Mr. Beast doesn't make the chocolate bars himself. His company does. Almost like he wanted Mr. Beast to go to the factory himself and just handcraft every chocolate bar. We have Lord Robusto. Phil can't believe that Mr. Beast didn't make the chocolate bars. Bruh, he ate Willy Wonka. And then he ranted about how sweet the chocolate bars were. He couldn't taste the rice and all this other useless garbage. We have DSP racism. You don't even need to be familiar with DSP to see that he wasn't reviewing the cookie. All the vitriol and hate was being directed at Mr. Beast himself, because even though he's much younger than Phil, he is orders of magnitude more successful. The cookie was just a pretext. And we have this one from Duty. It's official, the Super Bag Marathon was a disaster.
Anyone who supported the stream today, thank you. It wasn't a crazy overabundant amount at the same time. It was on par with if I had done 2 normal streams, which I'm happy with. You know, I'm not going crazy here, expecting too much. I have fun. I definitely had fun. I had a nice, chill, fun day with all of you today. So I hope you felt that way. What's funny is I didn't have my second coffee today. I totally forgot about it. But I've been drinking all day, so I guess it didn't matter. Right? Okay.
Then we have this from Gamerface Gaming. If Sir John Madden were still alive and he watched today's marathon, he would totally install a heavily modded Minecraft server and uninstall. He doesn't look like a guy that would enjoy Minecraft. And you see that Phil overall made $205 for his event. Last year, his event made $604, huge drop off. And look at the top tip, $100, so you have $100 from NDO. That's almost half of the whole thing. He made $56 in super chats, 470 viewers, which is horrible. By the way, he did also say that this equaled out to 2 full streams, like an average day. Now, keep in mind, he wants $150 per stream. He does 2 streams a day, that's $300. He made $205, so that's actually less. And then just like I do every night, I broke this down. So his pre-stream, he got $53, $50 from 1 Minute Man, $3 from Kirk Reborn. For his Super Bowl event, he got $152, with $100 coming from NDO, $40 from Anonymous or OIC. So total day, he got $205. Previous day, so this is the day before his event, he got $259, so he actually made money the day before his marathon. And then he went for 10 hours. So in Seattle, that's about $200. And he got $193 out of $205 from 4 people. So today's difference was a gain of $5 versus a minimum wage job. Remember, this is all before taxes as well. And then it got worse for Phil. So apparently DSP's event upload was claimed from a song in Madden. And then we got to the daily wrap, wearing his helmet too. Wow, he complained about the money for the event in daily wrap towards the end, and now says he's down $1,600. How is this number so fluid when January has been over for almost 2 weeks? Yeah, he says he's down $1,600. At first it was $1,000, then $1,500, now it's $1,600. But all the money he's currently raising is for his next paycheck. All the money he made in January, he's going to get paid out in February. So he's just pulling these numbers out of his ass like usual. Then we have Secret Limited here. The DSP Gaming Super Bowl Marathon 2024 Bash Picture results. A lot to take in, but I still can't believe he received $10 in tips over the last 6 hours of the stream. Not only was the event pointless, it was boring. Listen to the fans and detractors on what they want to see. Time wasted 1 hour and 41 minutes. To me, I disagree with that. That was 10 hours of time wasted. And then we have one more update here. Still up at 2 a.m. Phil. Guess all that alcohol you bought isn't going to drink itself. We have DSP with his two-faced picture. A lover, not a fighter. Ever wondered if Mr. Beast candy is good? I revived DSP Tries It for this very reason. Enjoy my newest episode here. And we have Akin at the bottom. Built wells in Africa. Helped 1,000 blind people see again. Yet the biggest challenge that could be undertaken would be to fix Phil's personality. So hope you guys like that. Click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe to my other channels on the details or the end cards. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.